Do you think all 5-star hotels are the same? They're not. In this video, I am sharing the truth behind why all luxury hotels are not created equal. I've got all the insider tips that you need to know before you book your next stay. By the end of this video, you are going to know exactly what to look for before you book. I want you to feel happy and excited about your experience. Okay, ladies, let's do this. If you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Shelli Pelly, and I'm a style, beauty, and travel connoisseur who has turned that love into both a business and a community of fun, kind women who love to share and engage. For the past 20 years, my husband Oliver and I have traveled exclusively first class, staying solely at 5-star hotels. And I've learned a thing or two along the way. I love sharing this inside knowledge with all of you. Here's what you need to know. First and foremost, consider the source of the 5-star rating. I cannot stress that enough. There are a myriad of different entities that will award 5 stars or 5 diamonds. The most prestigious authority for any star-rated hotel is Forbes. It is the gold standard. Forbes uses a rigorous set of standards to evaluate luxury hotels, restaurants, and spas worldwide, essentially setting the benchmark for what constitutes a 5-star experience. Any hotel achieving a 5-star rating by Forbes is considered one of the best hotels in the world. As usual, ladies, I've got you covered. I put the link to Forbes 5-star rated hotels. You can also search restaurants pinned to comments and in the description box below, just for your reference. The second leading authority is AAA, which awards diamonds. Forbes is the most prestigious, so when we're deciding where to go, I always use Forbes. Number 2, location matters. Not all 5-star hotels are in prime areas, and it's really going to depend on what is most important to you. For example, when we go to London, we love the Four Seasons Park Lane, and although we do stay there for a number of days, it's slightly on the outskirts of where we would like to be. Conversely, the Savoy, which is also a Forbes 5-star, is smack in the middle of the action. Like, you cannot get a better, more prime location. So we stay there for a portion of our stay as well. The key takeaway is this: be sure to look at the location and the proximity to things that you want to do in order to make your stay more enjoyable. Number 3, service and quality. While all 5-star hotels are going to place great emphasis on providing top-notch service and quality, the consistency and excellence can vary even among the 5 stars. For example, some properties, in my opinion, are so large, with so many guests coming in and out at any given time, they lack the level of personalized service and attention that you would expect from a 5-star facility. The Encore or the Wynn Tower Suites is where we always stay when we're in Las Vegas. While the property is impeccable, opulent, and stunning, the service can be a bit spotty and pretty impersonal. As in, Oliver and I have been going there for almost 20 years. Count them. 20 years. And every time we go there, without exception, at every touch point along the way, from the front desk to the concierge to the bellman, it's first time staying with us? I mean, come on, people. We've been going there 20 years. Even if you've only been there once before and it's your second time, it's very easy to note next to a guest's name, returning customer. It's not that difficult. I mean, if they've got the ability to track what you spend throughout their entire facility, gambling, spa, shopping, and target market you, you're not going to tell me they don't know that you're a returning guest. Just saying. In-room dining is always at least a 45-minute wait. Walking down to get into any one of the restaurants just casually for lunch, it's always a 20 to a 30-minute wait. In short, you sort of have the feeling that you're just another body coming in and out of Vegas. Conversely, the Four Seasons Beverly Wilshire at the foot of Rodeo Drive is another classic Southern California luxury property. Upon arrival, they greet us by name at the valet. "Welcome back, Mr. and Mrs. Pelly." A manager personally greets us and escorts us to our suite. For our 20-year anniversary that we just had in December, a pastry chef made us a beautiful welcome back confection with a handwritten note from management. Encore Tower Suites, where we also went to celebrate our 20th anniversary, I know, we kind of went a few places, did nothing. Zero. Despite knowing that it was our 20-year anniversary. Just saying. An important luxury tip, ladies. The general public probably recognizes brands like Four Seasons, Ritz-Carlton, etc. But Elite or in-the-know travelers recognize top-level hotels that the average person will not know of. That's why Forbes is such a great place to start. And let me be clear, they don't know who I am, they're not paying me, they're not compensating me. I do this because I love sharing information with you, that's it. By doing so, you're going to be exposed to properties that you never even heard of. According to Forbes, the #2 best hotel in the world for 2024 is the Casa Laqua in Lake Como. Ever heard of it? Me neither. But it looks amazing, and because Forbes recommends it, we are now considering it for next year. #4, room size and design. A 5-star rating doesn't necessarily guarantee a big, over-the-top, opulent, spacious room. Some properties focus on style over size, meaning the room can be semi-cramped, and when they're taking photos on the website for the room, they'll usually use a wide lens camera so it looks bigger than what it really is. The key here is to actually go under the room description and note the square footage of the room that you're intending to book. That way you can decide, ooh, that's way too small for us, or okay, that's perfect. For example, the Savoy London and the Park Lane Four Seasons, both Forbes 5-star rated properties. However, in my opinion, the Park Lane rooms are far superior, at least for us. Plus a legit dedicated in-room espresso bar and snack station. Fully equipped with an espresso machine, a comprehensive selection of coffees, teas, fine china, honey, sweeteners, and a bevy of yummy snack selections, juices, waters, really anything that you could think of. All stacked neatly on a beautiful glass shelf snack and espresso station. I love it. The Savoy, on the other hand, while beautiful and ridiculously opulent, when you walk in, it couldn't have been more dismal if they tried. A tiny old TV where the picture for some reason was limited to the upper quarter of the screen, 0 movies, and basically only a couple of local stations where you could learn how to quilt in the 18th century. I don't know. Their coffee station, well, yeah. That's a bit of a stretch. It was a tiny espresso machine plopped on a desk with cups that didn't fit under the spout. So here you are in this expensive Forbes 5-star rated luxury property, and you're holding your china cup at an angle trying to fill your cup with coffee. At the other end of the spectrum, properties like the Wynn Encore in Las Vegas prioritize expansive, thoughtfully designed spaces and amenities with no stone left unturned to elevate your style. Their rooms, and especially their suites in the tower suites, are unparalleled. In areas where space is at a premium, like for example London or Tokyo or Japan, this is especially noticeable when even rooms and suites can feel small. Also, remember that some properties do not offer all ensuite rooms. Ensuite means that the bathroom is attached to the master suite, probably like you have at home, and kind of expect. This is the case at the Beverly Wilshire, where in some of their suites, the bathroom is disconnected from the master bedroom. So you're in your master bedroom and you have to walk through it, through the main living area, down a hall, and to a bathroom. We asked to be switched immediately. So if that would bother you, make sure that they offer ensuite rooms, and make sure when you book that you request an ensuite bathroom. #5, exclusive amenities. We love amenities. Not all hotels offer equal amenities. While one property might have an incredible second-to-none spa experience, others not so much, leaving you with a less than impressive experience despite the 5-star rating. Know what's important to you. I will keep saying this over and over. You have to know what is important to you, then research the hotel that you're looking at to determine whether or not it's going to meet your specific needs. Don't just go by the fact that it's a 5-star. For example, Rancho Valencia has a second-to-none world-class spa and wellness facility. Oliver and I are actually spa members there since it's only minutes from our home in Solana Beach. Conversely, the Beverly Wilshire Spa is meh. It's a very small area, very nicely done, don't get me wrong, but it's basically just enough to say, yes, we have a spa. Oh, and my facial was $865, including the tip. Just saying. Number 6, the food quality and the variety. Dining options can really vary dramatically between different properties. Some offer Michelin-starred chefs and high-end dining experiences, while others have generic restaurants that don't meet the same culinary standards. If the property that you're considering isn't centrally located and Michelin-star dining is an essential to your trip, you may want to consider other properties that have the dining experience that you're looking for. However, if the property is in the hub of everything, there are undoubtedly many high-end dining options in that area. That's the case with the Four Seasons Park Lane. Their restaurants are like, they're okay, but we're in such a great area that we can easily go to Bond Street, that super fancy area in London, and there are just a myriad of Michelin star restaurants there. Have the concierge send you a list of recommendations before you arrive, and know that the fancy house car can take you there. Number 7 is architecture and design. Remember, just as luxury homes can differ in the level of design and opulence, so do 5-star properties. For example, in the area where I live, you might see what you think is kind of like, that's a nice home, and it's $5, $6, $7, $8 million because of where it's located. Some properties like the Peninsula in Paris or the Peninsula Hong Kong are over the top with spectacular opulence and luxury. It is a sight to be seen. These are exactly what the less experienced luxury traveler would think every 5-star property looks like. And that would be incorrect. While you certainly have the Winds, the Savoys, you've also got other properties with the same star ratings that are much more laid back and minimalist in both design and decor. They may offer the same level of service and exclusivity, but architecturally and design-wise, they just aren't as impressive. Number 8, technology and smart features. The integration of modern tech between properties can vary greatly as well. Some, like the Wynn, offer state-of-the-art smart rooms featuring high-tech entertainment and control systems, including an iPad that controls lights, TV, window treatments, plus allows you to order in-room dining and housekeeping at just the touch of a button. This I found is super useful in eliminating human error that can come from placing your order over the phone. I said egg whites! Other properties with the same star rating are old school, so you're hauling your cute self over to shut the curtains manually. Number 9, spa and wellness offerings. For example, a luxury property like the Peninsula Hong Kong, which is where my sister and I have been a couple times, may feature a world-class spa with a variety of treatments and wellness services, while another 5-star may have only limited basic spa treatments. Refer to my example of Rancho Valencia versus the Beverly Wilshire that we just talked about. Know what's important to you and then vet your targeted properties. Number 10, guest demographics. Who the hotel attracts will vary greatly as well. Some luxury properties cater to and attract families. Others target business travelers, and some like to cater exclusively to couples and solo travelers. If you're looking for a bespoke, luxury, romantic getaway with your partner, a property who caters to families who bring their kids might be super annoying. On the other hand, if you're looking for a beautiful 5-star trip for the family and you have kids that you're bringing, a property full of adults only might not be very comfortable for you either. The point is, know what you're looking for and target your property accordingly. Number 11, this is my bonus. Reputation and brand legacy are not a sure thing. Luxury brands like the one and only, the Dorchester Group, Four Seasons, Rosewood Hotels, do carry a certain level of prestige and consistency in their offerings, but don't rely on it. For example, what do you think of when I say Ritz-Carlton? Do you think high-end 5-star luxury, fancy, really expensive to go to? Of course, I always did, until we stayed at the Ritz-Carlton in Lake Tahoe, which was, by the way, the worst experience without exception of a 5-star hotel that I've ever had. Hands down. And frankly, the experience was like staying at a bad Marriott, which, by the way, it kind of is. In 1998, as most of you may know, the Marriott acquired almost 100% ownership of the Ritz. At this particular location, and I can't speak for all Ritz hotels because I never went to another one after that, there were shoddy rooms, turned down service that looked like somebody's 3-year-old kid wanted to help mommy make the beds, I'm not kidding, to Marriott branded chocolates thrown on the bed at turn down service, like somebody found a big box of Marriott chocolates from 1998 and figured we should use these. The point is, don't rely 100% on reputation. Trust, but verify. I'll say that again. Trust, but verify. Do your research, go to the Forbes list that I included for you, research and look at videos like the one that I'm doing for you right now. Talk to people whose opinion you trust. The next thing you're gonna want is the inside scoop when staying at a 5-star hotel. So don't miss my next video, do's and don'ts luxury hotel etiquette. Have a great weekend, ladies, and I'll see y'all next week.